So today I thought I'd do a video on what's in my carry-on. I think this is more targeted towards like long haul flights because, you know, anything under 6 hours I don't really tend to worry about what I'm taking on the plane with me. Yeah, I don't have a secret formula to get off the other end and feel like good and like happy. I think just the whole plane environment, and especially when you're in there for a very long time, it's just not good for your body. I don't think, like the small chairs, everything tends to like hurt and ache, and then, you know, the food is just not like very like fresh or healthy for you, and yeah, the air as well like dries out your skin. So I think those three things combined are just not conducive to like having a really happy experience when flying. I think unless you're like flying business class or something like that, but those prices are just like crazy and I could never do that. So yeah, I don't have a secret formula, but at the end of the day, it is such a luxury to be able to like get on a flight and go to the other side of the world anyway, and it's worth it because you get to go explore new places, and yeah, it just becomes worth it. And I, you know, won't complain too much because, you know, you go to like another country, you see a totally different culture, and that's just awesome. So yeah, I'll just jump right into all the things I take with me. So first is this, which is like a coat. I usually will always take this with me unless I am going to a tropical place or something like that. But for the flight I use this as a blanket because I don't like the little thin ones that they give you. So yeah, I take my coat with me. And then this is my well, what I would call my personal item. That's what I consider this, and this is everything that I need with me on a flight. So this is this bag is a Baggu tote. I love tote bags as normal bags because when there's nothing in them, they don't weigh anything, and when there's something in them, it only weighs that, and that's great for me. So I use this as my everyday handbag as well. So I'll jump right into it. The first thing I have is like a neck pillow. Like, I've never used one of these before, but the last couple of times I've been traveling, my neck has really started to hurt on my back, so I thought I would test one out. I did a lot of research and read up on many a blog and watched some other YouTube videos, and people seem to really like this neck pillow. So it's the Evolution pillow, it's memory foam, so I thought I would test it out. So it fits into this tiny little thing, and then you can undo it and it comes out like so, and yeah, it feels really comfortable. It has a flat back, which I think is quite important because I have used other neck pillows from the actual flight and they push your head forward, and this is not very nice. So this one is nice and flat, and then you can also do it like this, and there's little clips so you can clip it behind you so you don't fall behind it, like your neck doesn't fall forward. Yeah, so I will test it out and see how it goes, but hopefully this was really good because it did cost quite a bit of money. The next thing is a scarf. I have to have a scarf on the plane. I usually wear this on the plane with me, and then I use it like to wrap it around my head. Yeah, I use it as my like sleeping blindfold thing. I just kind of pull it down like this, and it just sort of stays like this throughout the whole flight, because this way I can block out everyone and I don't have to deal with the fact that I'm sitting next to loads of strangers for 14 hours. So that's my like have to have as a scarf. Then my other must have is headphones. So these are like Beats, so they block out everything. I put them on as soon as I get on the flight, and they do not come off until the end of the flight because, yeah, I don't know, I feel like when you're on a plane you can be really overstimulated by everything, and this just keeps all the different sounds out and things like that. So headphones must have. The next thing is chewing gum. So when I was little and I used to do a lot of flying, my ears would always go when the plane goes up and goes down. They would really hurt. So I got used to always chewing gum. So the flight attendant told me, if you chew gum and you swallow, it releases the pressure. And like also when you have a cold, it's the same situation. So I always have gum with me, and I always like to get like a minty fresh gum and then a fun gum. And this is like a pomegranate one. And this is a really cool company. I like their gum. It's like really good texture, and then it's also vegan. And I didn't realize that gum wasn't vegan, but this is vegan gum. And then I always take snacks on the plane with me. So this is just a couple. I have like a huge pile of snacks next to me. So I have a special diet. I always order a special meal, and it's now I order vegan meals, and I am trying to have a vegan plant-based diet. But when I get on the plane, sometimes they don't have my meal for me, or when it comes to snack times, when they bring around little snacks, a lot of the time it won't be vegan. So I do bring my own snacks. I mean, I've had a time where they didn't have a meal for me, and so what they brought me was an apple and a banana and was like, that's your meal. And I'm like, that doesn't really count. So, and I also bring lots of snacks because when you're vegan, you've got to eat a lot more food, but you still get the same tiny portion as everyone else. So I bring a lot of my own snacks so that I don't go hungry. And I like some like little healthier snacks because it counterbalances the food that you're eating from them. But anyway, enough of a food rant. Next thing I have is my wallet. This is my wallet that has all my different currencies in. So yeah, I just bring that. It's got all the important things. Then I have this wallet, which is the currency that I'm working with when I get on the plane. And then in here I also have my phone charger and a couple of adapters. I have my iPhone with me, which has all my music on it. And then I have my Tangle Teaser, which is like a hairbrush kind of thing. I have a pen for immigration cards. It's just always good to have a pen. I have crochet because I'm an old lady, but also because I don't like looking at the screens all the time, and I also get a bit sick of reading. So this is like my in-between activity that I do. I have this little bag that that camera goes in, so it just has spare batteries in there. I have my planner with me because in case my bags got lost, at least I would know what I was doing. And this is, yeah, it's quite important to me. This is the Kate Spade New York planner. It's quite cool. It lies flat. Everyone should get one for 2017 because it's just awesome. Then I have this little note belt that I just have for notes. I have the book that I'm currently reading, which is also the book for class that I will need to read. I have headphones for when I get off the plane. I don't like the fluorescent lights in airports, especially if you've just woken up. Like, so when I get on a plane, I try and set my sleeping to the place that I'm going to, and then when you have like an in-between flight, then you're like, when I'm in Dubai, sometimes I need to actually be asleep, so I put on those glasses and I just like try and shut down my brain and not get woken up again. So then when I get on the plane, it's easier, the next plane, it's easier for me to go to sleep, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I have a water bottle. This is like quite important for me because I take it empty through security. It saves me a lot of money because water in airports is really expensive. And then I always get the air hostess to fill this up, or the flight attendant, because I don't like the small little cups that they give you. One, because it's really wasteful, but two, you need more than a mouthful of water, especially when you're on long haul flights. I will drink like 20 of these, and I know you have to pee, but it's much better that you get up and annoy your neighbors and pee all the time than you get to the next, like, your destination and be really hydrated and have a headache. So water bottle is a must have. So this is my folder of everything important. It's quite big just because I'm moving countries, so this is literally everything I own. It's photocopies of passports, visas, birth certificates, just everything. Usually if I was just traveling overseas, I'd just have a couple of photocopies and it would be a lot smaller, but this is my adult life folder with everything I need in it. So yeah, that's that one. Then I have this, which is to match it, because love some matching stationery. This is my passport thing, so it's designed for your passport, and your credit card goes up there. And then yeah, I just have like my F1 form or whatever, my I-20, and this is what you have to show, like the immigration when you go through into America, to show that your visa is for a student. And then I also have the visa stamped in my passport. But yeah, that's like my main little thing. And then it keeps my boarding pass and everything like that organized, and I don't lose it in my bag, which is great. And then last but not least, which is the toiletries. Yeah, this is like the little bag, so hopefully they will just let me leave it in here. Sometimes they have asked me to just put the liquids in one bag, so I just keep everything in the one, like toothbrush, wipes, and then also all the liquids. So yeah, I'll go through it. Toothbrush, a moon cup, because you never know, the menstrual cup. I also have a spare pad, because you never know. I have face wipes, yeah, just to like wipe down your face every now and again. I have tissues, because tissues are great. I have this little bag in case they want me to do the liquid swap. It's like the exact taut size or whatever they want, I don't know. I have hand cream to keep myself moisturized. I have face cream to keep my face moisturized. Yeah, moisturizing is key when you're on a plane. Deodorant, because yeah, deodorant's good. Eye drops, because eyes can get kind of dry and itchy. I have spare hair ties. I have little toothpaste. I have this, which is a little floss, so you rip it and then you pull it and then there's floss in there so I can floss my teeth. I also have a little pick thing because I have wire at the back of my teeth, so I have to use that. I have makeup. I don't wear makeup on a plane at all, but this is just the stuff, most of the makeup I own anyway, so I just have it with me in case I look like death. And yeah, but I don't really care, to be honest. Like, I have an excuse. I just got off a long haul flight. Give me a break. And then I usually have quite a lot of lip balms, so I have two. So I have one in my bag, I'll have one in my pocket, I'll have one in my toiletry bag, because the worst thing for me is being on a flight and not having lip balm. It's very stressful. And then I have some homeopathics, because I believe in all that good stuff. And then some spare bobby pins. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I take with me. There isn't a secret formula. Just get comfortable, and it doesn't matter, because it's like worth the suffering, because when you get to a new place, it's awesome. Yeah, hope this was helpful. See you later.